Hello there, great to see you again. Tonight we're looking at Hcac stock. This is soon to be Canoo stock once the merger does go through. But yeah, this is a very exciting stock for reasons which haven't really been picked up on this channel before. So looking at the stock's price movements, we have seen big gains so far. We're up about 31% over the month. So of course, this is becoming a very interesting place. I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering what the company does and is this stock a buy. So I'm going to be going over everything which you need to know in tonight's episode. So please do leave that like and subscribe to show your support. We're trying to get to 1,600 by tomorrow, and I do believe that's completely doable. So let's go and hit 1,600 by tomorrow. I believe we can do that. So thank you for all the support so far. So yeah, so looking at the company, we do have Canoo. So we go into their website and we can really see what type of cars they produce. So they are producing very interesting style cars. I think this is the main one which people are hyping up. And it's got very interesting design, but it's got a lot more to it. It's a very practical vehicle and people are, wondering whether this is a stock buy. And I do believe it is because, with what the company is offering, they're offering things which people haven't really seen before on the market. So they have potentially one of the longest lasting chargers, or at least a decent lasting charging car at least, sorry. But yeah, what's happening is this car is practical with 7 seats. Obviously it's quite long. The range is decent at 250 miles. It only comes with one colour, but you know what, the main thing is obviously it charges very quickly at 28 minutes for 80% charge. But the absolute main thing is simply due to the fact that this company intends to make one of the cheapest cars, and of course cheapness is a big factor when it comes to buyability. Also, the unique design, like I said, is another factor. I mean, it's very questionable whether people will or will not like it. It does look futuristic, I can say that for sure. But it's a case of, with the price, obviously keeping prices lower mean that you can sell to more people, and that will make it, a better and more successful company. And I think another thing to consider is, the fact that with the company selling a 7-seater car, it's definitely got, potential room for a lot more people, both literally and in the market space terms, because of course there aren't really too many 7-seater EVs out there. There's not really anything like this on the market yet. It's kind of like an EV minivan. So it's interesting to see something like this, but the company does have some big expansion plans. I believe that in 2021 they're trying to create larger vehicles like trucks and whatnot, maybe even vans. But this, does show big potential for this company and for this stock. So now we understand what the company does. They produce electric vehicles. Let's look at what we should see leading up to the merger and whatnot, and everything that you need to know when it comes to buying this one in the long term. So looking at this from the 6-month chart, we can really see that the stock price has been all over the place, in the past year, but we're going to look mainly from about, October period or even November. So looking at from November, the stock actually did start to flatten out. We even saw a decrease as the stock price went down to 10.23. But, with announcements of the merger coming out, we did see this price shoot up, and now we're up insanely, like I said, about 31%. So it's really big gains. I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering, is now a good time to buy? I personally believe now is a decent time to buy for, the merger. If you are speculating on it, waiting for some hype, and waiting to get a good deal in regards to the merger, you could potentially buy in now and then sell out closer to the merger for a big profit potentially. Of course, I am not a financial advisor and this is just my opinion, but yeah, it's just one of those ones where it's got to be, it's hard to say, but for the long term, I do see this one being a buy. I think that the company's product is very interesting. The finances of the company are looking good, but we'll have to go over them in another episode. But yeah, I do see this stock being a buy. So I hope that you enjoyed this very quick update. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.